YouTube. That's wrong. No, that's wrong. I can't do any emotes. No, that's wrong as well. It's Nightfall here. Right back out again with some more Dark and Light. I hope you guys are right today. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode, guys. If you do, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So, guys, it's a bit of a weird one today. Bit of a weird episode today. I have some explaining and some things to do. So bear with me. Bear with me, Nelly. Nelly's asleep already. Nelly's having none of it. Packed up a trunk and said goodbye to the circus. Off she went with the trumpety trump, 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 trump. Ready, gone. Gone. So, you may have guessed from the title, this is the end of the season for Dark and Light. There's a good reason for that. There's a very good reason for that. I kind of want to walk it through and show you why. So I'm at the point now in Dark and Light where, apart from some of the dungeons, I've tamed everything that I can do without going to the extremes of the rares and the elites. Did a bit of research the other day, and for instance, if I wanted to tame an elite griffin, it would take over 400 iron hook arrows. Which, as I've said this before, 400 iron hook arrows is a hell of a lot of arrows. That's too many arrows to do things. Way too many arrows to do things. It's too hard to grind just right now. The balancing's a little bit off. Also, on top of that, I mean, how is that even a thing? On top of that, I wanted to do the goblin stuff, but I need 10 goblin contracts, which take at least an hour apiece, and when you log off, they don't continue to make it. Don't know why. I've only got 8, so I need 2 more. I could wait another hour or so. Sit here offline, no problem at all. Then you start looking at what else you need for the shipyard. You've got 300 of the refined obsidian. That's a lot. Then if you want a sky fortress, another 900. And 180 of the goblin gizmos. And 450 of the refined ingot things. Then you need the fortress helm, which is another 120 and 300 air essence. And then you need things like the heavy cannons and stuff. It's just stupid. Stupid. These take about half an hour, 50 minutes to half an hour to make one. So if you imagine the time invested, you need about 400 in total. You imagine the time invested to do that. And I've already put 100 plus hours into this game, onto this series. And it's a hell of a lot of hours to do it. And it just has got, it's almost as if you get the Infernus Dragon, you can get things like the Savage Cyclops, you can get all that sort of cool stuff. And you can start doing the dungeons, and then it almost as if it hits this level where if you want to take it to the next level of stuff, you either have to have a massive guild who's all going to grind together, or you have to cheat. And I don't have admin rights. I'm not an admin on the server. Everything I've done in this game has been grinded by my fair hands. This whole huge base construction deal has been grinded by hands. No admin calling in, nothing. So, I could very, very easily, for you guys, on a single player, spawn this stuff in and do an episode on it and be like, yeah, look how cool this is, yeah, it's amazing. But I want to give like a realistic opinion on the game, and I've been praising this game for a very, very, very long time, and it's kind of just hit this second now where I've just gone, do you know what, actually, this is an insurmountable amount of materials that you need. It's just silly. The grind has just got silly. I'm hoping with the new DLC patch that is coming shortly, that's going to fix a lot of stuff. I really, really hope that's going to fix a lot of stuff. But for now, I just can't continue with this server. I can't continue with this server. I really thank Archie and everybody for hosting the server and support from Roxor and stuff. Super, super cool guys, and I will be back when the next DLC comes out. I'm going to make my own server, as I've mentioned. You can check out our Discord link in the description below. Join us. We're going to have all the information when this DLC comes live. It's free DLC. If you've got Dark and Light, you'll be able to play it for free. Come and join my server. You're more than welcome to, for free. Absolutely brilliant. But in terms of this content on this, it just needs tweaking. It's almost as if this is like what Ark and Conan was before they got good. And that's the frustrating part. The stamina on some of the mounts is just silly and ridiculous. This guy is the slowest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And he's supposed to be a rock gatherer. And look at that. What's that? It's stupid. The whole system with the elements and the taming of the things is brilliant. And I really, really like the way that different things are tamed in different ways. The building mechanic is stupid. It is literally vanilla Ark building mechanics. It needs something like a Structures Plus mod to be on there. But again, speaking of mods, let me show you this. On the mods, you've got the mods here. You cannot access them. Mods do not work currently in the game. The only way to get mods and to do stuff in the game is by people admin writing them in. Console commands spawning them in. So this, for instance, which I've got here, which I've been using for quite a while, Selena's Blessing, that was found on an admin that doesn't play on the server anymore. That the dead admin over there, if you remember that episode, that's how I found it. That's how I found it. Otherwise, I would never have that. And that is one of the best tools in the game, being able to heal people like that. Should be a spell in the game. 100% should be a spell in the game. And I've been speaking to a few people about this. It's almost as if the balancing is just not quite right on the game at the minute. The potential for this is astronomical. Because for me, this is a World of Warcraft mixed with Ark. That's the best way to describe it. You've got the building and taming mechanics of Ark, but with the sort of almost class customization and creation of a World of Warcraft style game. You can do your range attacks if you want to do range. You can do melee if you want to do melee. You can be a healer if you want to heal. You can do a mage if you want to do a mage sort of deal. There's lots of things in it, but it's just not balanced enough to continue with the series anymore. As much as you guys are all loving it and as much as I'm enjoying it, I can't continue doing it in its current state. We have to wait for the DLC, and then I'm going to get back on it for sure, 100%. One of the biggest reasons, and I'm going to do a bit of a vlog on this anyway, but I thought I'd just lay it down for you guys who like to watch this series anyway, so you understand a little bit more. One of the biggest reasons that I can't continue with this, I can't put the time and effort into this at the minute is, so myself and my wife and the kids, we've just bought our first house. We've been renting for 10 years, long time. Just bought our first house. I'm due to pick up the keys. By the time you guys see this episode, I probably will have already picked up the keys for this house. So we've got to move everything in. We've got a lot of work to do on the house. The house is an old Victorian style house. It needs a little bit of work, a little bit of renovation. It's going to be amazing when it's all sorted. I'm going to have a games room in the basement for my YouTube and stuff, so it's a lot better. It means I can do more live streams. I can do more stuff for you guys. Better content, more live streams, the whole works. It's going to be super cool, but I have to take the pain to start with on that, unfortunately, which will mean a little bit less time on the games. It's going to mean I'm not going to have internet for a few weeks until it gets transferred over. I don't know what it's like in the US and stuff, but in the UK, you want to move house, you've got to give them 4-week notice to transfer your internet over. It's the worst thing in the entire existence of the world. So, to that end, what I'm going to be doing, you're going to hear it here first, before the vlog, before anyone else hears it. Anyone who watches this is going to hear it first, so this is for all you guys who stuck around towards the end and listened to me rant. I really appreciate it. So what I'm going to be doing in the meantime is I'm going to be playing some World of Warcraft with the new Battle for Azeroth expansion. I'm going to be doing that as a solo, and I'm also going to be doing some of that together with some of the guys from the old TDZ. So I'm going to be playing with a guy called Spartan Gaming. We're going to play with Last Word. Going to do some stuff with Hypno New and with Liney as well. And we're going to try and get a 5-man group together, form a guild. Again, description to Discord in the link down there. If you want to come and join our guild, you're more than welcome to. For the Alliance, we're all going to kill Sylvanas Runrunner. We'll just get rid of her. She doesn't need to be here anymore. Just get rid of her. She's a sneaky. So we're going to create an alliance guild. Come and join us if you want to join us. We're going to do some PvP and some PvE. You're going to do some raids and stuff. I'm going to try and record it as well as do some live streams on it as well. So that's some really cool stuff coming up as well. I also have, on the 30th of this month, I have pre-ordered 2 Point Hospital. Really cool game that's coming out. It's like a successor for Theme Hospital. One of my favourite games. Really funny. I cannot wait to do that. It's going to be a right laugh. Have a bit of a laugh on it as well. And I'm going to be doing some more like offline stuff for the next month or so, just until I get all settled in the house. So I'm still going to be uploading as much as I can. I'm still going to try and do 7 days a week if I can, in between stuff, but it's just going to be quite difficult to start with. I can upload the stuff, I can edit the stuff, stick it on my phone and upload it using 4G until I get the Wi-Fi sorted, until I get my LAN sorted, should I say. So stuff like World of Warcraft might be hit and miss. Unless I'm tethering off my phone or off my tablet, whatever I'm doing, it's going to be a little bit hit and miss. So offline games might be something that you see on the channel for a little bit. I'm planning on doing, maybe, I'm still 50-50 on this, I'm planning on doing some Elder Scrolls Skyrim as well, doing a playthrough on that. I really want to do it because it looks amazing. The graphics are insane on it, and It's going to be. I like picturesque games. It's going to be a really cool game to play, but it's quite old and people's done it to death. So let me know in the comments if you want to see something like Skyrim. If you don't worry about it. I probably won't end up doing it. What I tend to do with all my series, if anyone's ever watched some of my stuff before, I'll do 2 or 3 episodes, see if it takes off. If people aren't interested, I'll bin it. I'll play it on my own, and I won't record it, and I'll play stuff that you guys want to see. But for now, this is going to be the end of Dark and Light. For now. Put a pin in it. I'll be back as soon as the DLC releases and I have the internet. Cheers for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Keep yourself safe, guys.